Hello, everyone. I don't know when's the last time I streamed. I once again I streaming from my phone since the audio seems to work better here. No one comments on my videos or tells me if my audio is bad or not. So I'm streaming from my phone because people can understand me better on my phone than when I record using my computer. Now, this very day, a couple hours ago, I saw the movie Weapons, which I was excited for. Apparently, a lot of other people weren't, but that's because again, it's not a franchise film, but it's a mystery movie, and I'm going to be talking some spoilers. So there is a spoiler warning for the stream. Now, weapons. If you don't know the premise of this movie, the premise is very intriguing. A bunch of kids, 17 children, I think they're like fourth graders, wander off into the night and never come back home, and they're all from one teacher's class, Justine, and this alcoholic school teacher who just loves her vodka to the point where she drives drunk. So, uh, but 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 uh, that's all pretty much what the trailers revealed. And the parents all blame the school teacher because they it's all from her class, so they she's the one who got something to do with it. But the actual film has nothing to do with her at all. She is the first protagonist we get meet to. Because at first, going into this movie, I thought Justine was the de facto protagonist. But no, this movie has a point of view thing where it cuts between the same, different stories told from but the perspectives from different characters. Kind of like Rashomon or like Hoodwinked, which was done in similar style to Rashomon. But but the movie jumps perspectives between different characters, similar like how a novel might do. This this is this and then we eventually tells a complete story through the perspectives of different characters. Now, Justine, the movie never explains as to why she has a drinking problem. At first, when I first started watching this film, I thought it was because the kids being kidnapped, but no. Apparently, she had drinking problems, but since before the whole incident happened. It's just wow. The movie never explained. Doesn't give us time to explain how the hell she became an alcoholic. Then again, never explains why James is a meth head. One of the characters in the movie, James. Um, James not obviously not meant to be a likable character at all. Obviously, I mean, he only cares about once he finds out where the kids are being held. He only cares about reporting it to the police so that he can get the reward money, so that he can buy more meth. But still, but I've come up with a theory because the movie never explains what the villain's motivation is. Because I'm about to spoil it for you right now, and if you don't want to be spoiled by me revealing this film's twist, well, it's a major plot point. Was we introduced this character fairly late in the film, and it's the film's main villain. But the main antagonist of the movie is a witch. The main kid, Alex, his aunt, his mom's older sister. She's a witch, and she's using the mind control powers. I knew it had something to do with mind control, even even before I went to go and see theaters to see what it was about. This is actually a movie. But we learn, but it's not some kind of government project, mind control project. It's literally just a witch, or it's something deeper there. Now, the film never explains her motive. No, never explains what plans were. But I theorize, like it's very obvious when I put two and two together that she might not actually be the true main villain of the film, even though she was responsible for the mind controlling and kidnapping all the kids. But she has the mind control spells and whatnot. But I actually think it's the plant, the little tree plant thing that she brought with her. I have a theory because this film talks a lot about parasites. That but we the movie's title "Weapons" doesn't even make any sense because I don't believe the kids were being used as child soldiers or nothing like that. So at first, you might think they're child soldiers. They're not. But objectively, they were not even used as child soldiers. Uh, uh, the film's main antagonist, the witch lady, uh, is using the special plant, the special tree that she needs in order to be able to cast her spells. To cast her mind control spell. Of course, she needs objects belonging to the people that she along the people that she controls in order to control them, and she needs their hair in order to target them for murders. But I believe that the plant that the tree that she uses to cast the mind control spell is actually sentient and is actually a supernatural parasite. It makes sense because of how often they bring up parasites in the film, and that's why uh Gladys, that's the name of the witch. Aunt Gladys is actually sick because she's the host for the parasite, that supernatural tree entity, and that's why she does all the evil stuff she does in the film. She's trying to somehow spread the illness, spread the influence of the tree to other people. That's why she does all the evil mind control stuff. That's my theory. It's never explicitly stated in the film, but for all the evidence, that's my conclusion. Which begs the question: will Alex become the next host for the parasite? Because he does use the spell, the mind control spell on Gladys at the end to kill her, but not on Gladys. He used the mind control kids that she had kidnapped, that she had enslaved, and uses them and makes them kill their own slave master, and then they're free. Of course, they're free from the spell. But that begs the question: is Alex now the host for the parasite tree? But because it came in contact with his blood. Of course, it's clearly supernatural. There's no way it's pheromones or anything like that. Uh, they show this show don't a lot of show don't tell this movie. They show how it works, but they never explain it directly. It's obvious how it works. So she need objects from the people. She's trying to enslave them, to enslave them, and use yeah, so my theory is that the magic the tree the little tree that she brought with her is actually a super sentient supernatural parasite. Never explained in the movie, but that's my leading theory. Because we never get an explanation as to why Gladys does what she does. It's just left to interpretation as to what the hell's going on. So, uh, it was exciting seeing the original movie, especially since when I went to go see this movie today, there were other people in the theater, like like it was half full. With me watching the film, which is bizarre because I normally see movies no one gives a damn about because it's not a sequel or remake of anything. But other people actually there in the theaters with me watching this. It's great to see a original movie that other people are willing to see. But then again, this movie was marketed really, really well. Like now it does have an intriguing premise, but it was literally marketed very well. They didn't spoil pretty much anything. Gave you the basic concept and nothing else. The uh, I will say there is one bad thing about this movie, Weapons, which is that the Conjuring bedroom scares. Like the movie is the movie film is not just a mystery movie; it's also a horror movie. But the scares, especially in the first half of the movie, are not very good. It's literally just them doing that Conjuring, that cliche Conjuring thing that hasn't been scary since forever. Like when was the last time that was scary? When I was in kindergarten. Like I know I'm confused. The whole that whole bedroom scare, creepy person appear in your bedroom, that kind of jump scare. Like it wasn't scary. I can predict scares coming almost immediately. At least in that first in that first act, it just wasn't good. It's just that conjuring nonsense. That's the only bad part of this movie. It's just I don't know why they had to do that. Maybe try to get some cheap thrill out of the audience because it didn't frighten me like at all. Like he's just that cliche creepy person appears on the ceiling in the bedroom. When she looks up, creepy person appears in the bed. That same nonsense you see in the Conjuring movies. I don't know why that's even here. It doesn't even make sense with the story because while the supernatural is involved, it's literally a witch with mind control powers. It doesn't even make sense. It doesn't even make sense. What's going on in the story? Like why they're seeing this? Why they're seeing all this creepy stuff? The witch doesn't even know that they're on her trail yet. Like we gotta have Justine see all these random creepy stuff, and Archer has to see all these random creepy stuff. Like that has just nothing to do with the villain or the actual conflict narrative. And it makes no sense at all. We just gotta have these scares here. Yeah, like they're not fighting a ghost or anything like that. They're fighting a witch who has specific rules to how her powers work. Like she is an omniscient. She doesn't know everything. Why would she be seeing the creepy visions and how? If it's if it's a plant doing that, then why wouldn't Gladys also know? Because the plants also is a supernatural parasite. That's what I'm theorizing here. So what? Like this doesn't make any sense. That conjuring stuff doesn't make sense in this damn film. That's my one complaint here with this film. The one major complaint. The bad guy's motivation. The antagonist motivation being left open is not a complaint. Is that adds speculation as to why she does what she does. Like exactly what the hell is going on here? Because that's one mystery that we never get an answer to. So rather we learn what happened, but why is the villain doing this? We don't know. We just never learn. She never monologues the plan or anything, so we don't know what she's doing. But we know what she's doing. She's using mind control and enslave a bunch of people, but we don't know why she's doing it. Uh, it's just it just left your interpretation as to what her plan actually is, or why is she even doing this? Like, what's her motivation? What's the goal? What's the end goal here? You never learned that. Whoever that is, the actress who plays the main villain. I'm gonna look this up right now. I'm gonna look. Looking it up. Who plays the main villain in Weapons? Gladys actress. Let's see. Amy Madigan. Now, has Amy Madigan been in anything else? Let me see. The actress. She's in the 70s. I don't think I've ever seen her in anything else. She's a pretty old actress. She's 74 years old. She was the original Uncle Buck from 1989. But she does a really intimidating villain here. Uh, so yeah. Um, another yeah. So, so uh uh so I've talked most of about most of the movie so far. I mean I've explained some spoilers here. I explained the only thing I didn't like about this movie was the Conjuring esque scares that they tried in the first half, which like I said before, doesn't fit this movie at all. That doesn't even make sense in the plot. But most of this movie is actually very good, and the reveals, because this is a mystery film, the reveals that the film does through its Rashomon style uh character perspective flipping actually works for the most part. The uh now the film does switch the some switch when it switches to James. We learn a lot about what happens. But at the same time, James is not a very sympathetic character. I can see a lot of people not caring when he dies. That's another spoiler here. So yeah, I can see people now, but even if he wasn't completely evil or anything like that, he's a drug addict. So, uh, I don't think I've ever seen you here before, Mac Willis. This is my first time we've ever seen you. Welcome to my channel. Please subscribe if you want to. This movie is not for the squeamish, but it's a horror movie, so that kind of goes without saying. I mean, there are some pretty gruesome deaths in this film. Mhm. So, We're going for about 20 minutes now. I don't know if I have anything more to say. I do highly recommend watching this film. It just opened in theaters. I know I spoiled some things, but there are some other things I didn't spoil at all. So go give this movie a watch. I'm Fish Shozo. Goodbye.